you possibly be thinking or wondering, why are you doing trains in the computer room here? Well, yes, I'm doing this now because I'm actually going to decide to basically do an early toy view just before I head to bed. And yes, this is one layout here, right basically on the carpet here. There's a train with a bit of tummy track there. Pretty simple layout. And there's also another one here which I've also got, which is this very fast train here. It's a blue and white one here, on a bit of, what to say, what do you want to say, it's basically situated in a table like so, hovering by a newspaper. Look at that. Oh, interesting, isn't it? Oh, a bit of Chinese paper. Maybe learn from another language. And I think from talking over in this video, we should hopefully take a look at these toys right there, because it looks super amazing. I'm just hoping that this train doesn't collide if I have the newspaper in captivity like so. And yes, let's just kick off with these products here, and I think our first one will be this one here, and I might go ahead and review that one there. I think it's the Murderous Crow gang, I would say. Let's just take a look. I think it's going to be very hard. It's this one here, and I'll try and basically say that this is a Great White Murderous Carrion Crow Murderous Flock 12-pack. It's going to be quite a very hard toy review to basically do. I'll move the train layout just a bit because I don't want to get a train derailment in this video. That's a price of £14.95. Not sure if we can hear that, but take a look at, oh, it's pretty derpy, isn't it? And I actually do like this sort of artwork here. It looks pretty nice, doesn't it? And there's the anatomy on how to flap these birds. Look, you know, it looks actually pretty nice, isn't it? And I've actually got a problem here. It looks like we've got a train which has actually came off the rails. It looks like it's gone absolutely berserkly, or should I say ludicrously high. It looks like it's gone on a very, I can tell you what, it's a very fast looking train, as you can see. Look at that. Mind you, this train has got, I mean, this has got to be the fastest train I ever had in my own Tommy train collection here. Pretty cool, isn't it? But we'll take a look at this product here, and we'll see what the crows are going to be looking like there. Holy crow! Would that be a good, or would that be a bad, or would that be an ugly sort of product, I believe. We'll take a look at it right now. Sorry for the rough and readiness, but that's basically the very, what would you say, the most traditional thing in Flip-Out Toy Kingdoms. Well, yes, there's the crows here, and yes, what's very interesting to say is that the crow, like many other birds, they don't have any mouth detailing, but they have this very interesting in the conical beak, I would say. Oh, there was something falling down, I suppose, eh? What's very nice about these toy birds is I'm holding it correctly, of course, is that they've got very different eye proportions on the birds here. So they're looking at different directions here, and they've all got the name Carrion Crow, which is very legitimate. This one there's got a very different eye, so there's that one there. I'm not going to flap these all, because I think they're all too much for today's stupid YouTube. And if I did flap them all, I think this video would be pretty too long, and that will also waste the rest of the iPad's memory as well. I mean, just because I can film a very long video doesn't mean it's very easy. It can also be extremely hard indeed. Oh yeah. I think some of the eye proportions on these birds look pretty amazing. They're looking down, they're looking left, they're looking way on the top, they're looking at the right, and they're looking sideways as well. Pretty nice eye proportions on these birds, eh? And their beaks, well, they're just a bit bent, but they look pretty nice. They look all slate grey, like you would find on the other product, eh? And guess what? This train here has also been derailed again. I can tell you what, this ludicrous speed is literally giving me the creeps. But it's such a fun and fantastic high-speed train. Look at that. Woo! Must be mad playing with that. I can tell you guys, how long would this video would last for if there's some train insanity in here. And I think it's basically time to put the crows away. And hopefully they won't show any agony in this video here. Now, understandably, I'm not sure if we can hear that from the trains, but it is basically a bit late to film these types of toy views. I think what I should have done is made a toy view at daytime, but nevertheless, I've just made 3 Flip-Out toys, which is just amazing. And yes, let me tell you something about this room here. This is the computer room. And yes, this is also the hub where my flip-flop toys are also manufactured. I actually used to remember manufacturing my toys in the bedroom. Well, briefly in a sense now. But I also used to manufacture toys way before my channel was started. I actually used to make toys in the playroom there, which is very interesting to say. I think in the other bedroom, which is right somewhere in the vicinity of that direction there, I think. But anyways, let's just move on to another product, which I think is going to be really interesting. And I think it's this one here. It's the Great White Egret Flock 12-pack. And I should also point out that this one here is a British Wildlife Collection toy. The Grey-Legged Carrion Murderous Flock 12-pack, £14.95. Now we're seeing a downsize of £13 for this product here. The Great White Egret Flock 12-pack. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It comes with a fish, and it comes with egrets, but it also comes with a mouse, which looks very, very, very intriguing. And look at that mouse looks like. Look at that, it looks pretty melancholy, that picture, eh? Of a very exasperated egret. It looks very white, doesn't it? It looks very white indeed. So I might come in and take a look at what this product is going to be all about. And we'll see what they look like. And oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Look at the detailings on these birds, eh? Wow, would you look at that? I know it's a very simplistic and a bit mundane for a bit of a design like that. But look at the back legs. It looks so beautiful, eh? And it flaps so smooth. And look at the detailing on these birds, eh? Whoa, would you look at that, eh? It looks so smooth. They look pretty angry. And they look exasperated, as egrets are. But I can tell you guys, eh? This is gold. I can tell you guys, eh? It looks pretty cool. I mean, you've got the fishies there. And what's very interesting about these fishies here is that they have actually got different, look at that, they've got different expressions. This one looks like he's in a very tough personality. This one there looks like he's a bit shocked. That one looks a bit agitated, I would say. This one here looks like he's in a very sort of cheeky side, I believe. A bit of a brave side, I would say. Bit of a normal fish. And that one there looks like he's a very queasy and also a bit gullible looking fish. And that one there is a mouse, which looks like just a generic mouse, but I would probably say it's like a very cute anime-styled mouse. Oh yeah, it looks like a mouse that has just escaped from the lab. Pretty cute, isn't it? And I can tell you guys, most importantly, they've all got the name Great White Egret, and they're also known as common egrets, I would say. Suppose they all flap well. I love the clicking sound of these birds. Yeah, go egret, go. I can tell you guys, I'll have my own egret eyes on looking at various amounts of products like this one. And sorry for the pun, but I was about to say eagle eyes. What about egret eyes? Yes, E-G-R-E-T spells egret. So don't mislead it or you'll be fired. I'm just joking, you're not going to be fired. Anyways, I'm just going to basically put all the egrets, all the herons as you call them, right inside in this very ludicrous medium-sized packaging. I wish there was a larger envelope like so, and if it was larger it would have prevented the envelopes from deteriorating from one side and another. And I think we'll take a look at our last hurrah of all flip-flop toys. That one there, the Black Crown 9 Heron Flock 6 to 12 pack, £12.99 or £13. That one there comes with the same info. It comes with some fish, but it also comes with a big frog, which looks like that one there. So let's go ahead and dive into this product, and it looks like I've got another train wreck. Uh-oh. That train is basically a fail. So let's turn it on, and we'll take a look at what we've got. We only got a few. Looks like we're going to have less time, I suppose, eh? And yes, it looks like I've got the night herons here. I mean, look at the very cute looking details in this bird. It looks pretty angry, like all the other night herons are. It's got a green sort of belly in there. And that one there looks like it's got a bit of pen naming there, which is very weird, because I think if it was 100% compatible with water, then I could tell you what, the pen detailing would actually be deteriorated easily. And there's the big frog here. Looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's nothing like a frog, but it does look like it, because I can see the detailings on the eyes and the mouth and the fish. Pretty mundane looking fish, isn't it? Different colours. Yeah, nothing much to say actually, I suppose. And I think that's a lot of this video. I suppose there's one of the peregrine falcons. Oh yes, you gotta love it, eh? Very cool indeed. And I can tell you guys, I love the way they've been designed. And I can tell you guys, I think that's about it in this video. And there's nothing much I can say, but I can tell you guys, it has been chronically amazing looking at all these flip-top toys right in the computer room with the trains, which sounds very amazing indeed. And hopefully that would actually prevent people from being infuriated, starting to think, oh, what's going on with your channel, Ivan? Well, anyways, I think that's about it in this video. And if you give this video a like, a thumbs up, of course. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be amazed on what my videos are going to be like or not. Actually, there's a bit on the floor, eh? As always, hope you really enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. I'm just hoping that this train doesn't derail. Okay, bye for now.